Aloha, Bulavinaka, Talofa, Keora, Malolele. Hello, good day. Welcome to Eagle's Loft, right here in Ministries, and this is also where YWAM Island Breeze, Manitoba do their ministry out of. So coming in. Okay, so Youth with a Mission, also known as YWAM, has been around for the last 50 years. And in the world today, there's 195 countries. And YWAM is in 173 of those countries. And we are, even though small as you can see as our location, but we are part of a bigger mission and a bigger presence out there in the world. And if you do start your DTS over here, discipleship training is a prerequisite of getting into YWAM. But only if you're pursuing to get credits and a degree, which YWAM does offer. So DTS is an entry course, and you can be starting over here in Steinbach, Manitoba, and probably finishing in Kona, Hawaii, or Tauranga, New Zealand. So there's pretty much 173 countries to discover if you want to be a part of YWAM and just to check it out.
My name is Kim.
Where are you from?
I'm from Kindersley, Saskatchewan.
Awesome.
And I'm Janelle. I'm from Swift Creek, Saskatchewan.
And I'm Cindy from Fiji.
But this right here is the well, and this is where we probably spend most of our time, just because this is where we eat. And if we don't have food, people are unhappy. This is where we'll be doing most of our meals out of. And we've been very blessed that most of these have all been donated. Alright, so here we're in the classroom, and we're going to be running a school, a discipleship training school, and it's a 5 to 6 months course. And what it is you would be spending 3 months right in this room over here. This should be the classroom space. The 3 months you'd spend over here learning from different speakers from locally and also internationally, learning, for example, on topics like the Father Heart of God, hearing the voice of God, cross-culture evangelism, and just being relevant to your context, and openness and brokenness, which basically is coming to the foot of the cross and giving up everything. So another word that most YWAMers say about discipleship training school is it's a course to die to self. So that's pretty scary. As you can see, there's a big world over here, and if you go down deep into your roots, you're probably gonna be from one of these places. And I don't believe in such a thing as I don't have any culture, because God has placed you specifically in places which is your cultural heritage. And our focus of this 360 degrees to also embrace that, recognize that, and actually be able to use it. And we do want to focus also on indigenous people, for example, the First Nations, First Peoples of Canada. Lives have been, told down to them that they can't even use their drums or can't even use their culture to worship God. And so we use our island culture to show that you can spread the joy of God. You can use it for His glory. And I believe that's what excites especially most people, just to see that the very things that God gave to the people in the beginning is not a mistake. Because that's most of the question that people ask is, am I a mistake being black? Am I a mistake being Chinese? Did God make a mistake? Why was I born into this culture? Just because they try to compare themselves to other people. And even if we look around, not to say this in a negative way, but the church seemed to just represent one culture. And it's a Western culture, playing guitar, playing the drums and stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong with that, because that's also God. But God desires just to be represented in, I believe, all the human race. So all different culture, and He is just too big to be represented in just one culture.